What's up, you guys? Back with another video. This time it's going to be English Premier League betting predictions for week 2. And so, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Just really quickly, if you could like, subscribe, and also leave some of your predictions in the comments below, I'd really appreciate it. I want to see what you guys think of these matches. So, first game this week is going to be on Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's Chelsea at West Ham United. West Ham United at home, of course. West Ham United coming off of a very disappointing loss. They didn't score any goals, got destroyed on the road at Sunderland, a newly promoted side. So things have not gotten off to a good start for West Ham. They did not go well last year. Chelsea beat them twice last season. And then you look at the other side, Chelsea, of course, having not the best start to their Premier League season, drawing 0-0 at home, and they were actually lucky to get the draw. They probably should have lost that game, had a goal disallowed for Crystal Palace. And so Chelsea not coming in too hot either. Neither side coming in real hot, okay? As far as the Premier League, it's only been 1 week, so we don't have much to go off of, but both teams did not have a good performance last weekend. Chelsea, of course, coming off the back of the Club World Cup. That was awesome for them. The expectations are through the roof for this group. They've had a really good transfer window, brought in a lot of players with a lot of ability. My bet in this game is for Chelsea to win. I think Chelsea's going to win this game. If you want to get better odds, Chelsea to win. And let's see here. Chelsea to win. And no, just go Chelsea to win. That's what I would say. Minus 150 is not that crazy. I think that Chelsea have a very strong chance of winning this game, and so I predict Chelsea wins this game. I think they're going to be too much for West Ham to handle. I think Chelsea's going to score. They're going to be putting West Ham under a lot of pressure throughout this match. And then on the other side, I don't see how West Ham scores. I just don't see how West Ham keeps up with Chelsea. The only way West Ham is able to stay in this match is if Chelsea are really shaky at the back. But I think Chelsea are going to put West Ham under pressure, and I think Chelsea are going to win this game. So I have Chelsea money line at minus 150, and I've got a unit on that. So that's my first bet of the weekend for the Premier League. Moving on to Saturday, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the USA. Not sure what time it is over there in England, but it's the early kickoff, and it's Tottenham Hotspur at Manchester City at the Etihad. Last year, this was a very interesting match between these two teams at the Etihad Stadium. Tottenham won 4-0. It was a shock result. This time, I don't see that happening, although Tottenham are off to a good start in the Premier League this season with a very nice win over Burnley at home last weekend. Man City as well off to a firing start with a 4-0 win over Wolves on the road. My pick is Manchester City to win the Premier League. And so naturally, I do think Manchester City are going to be too much for Tottenham in this situation. I think overall, they're just the better team with the better coach, and I think they win this game. I'm pretty confident that City will win this game. Now, the odds of that are minus 200, so it's not that enticing. The way I decided to play this game, and I got it at plus 160, I think City win this game, and I also think both teams are going to score a goal. Tottenham have a lot going forward. They've got a lot of quality going forward. They are going to play 5 guys in the defense, so it may be a little bit harder for City to break them down, but City will score, and City, I think, will score probably 2 goals in this match. I do think Tottenham gets at least 1, and I think City win this game. So I was able to get Manchester City to win and both teams to score at plus 160. Thought that was a great value. Shop around, see if you can get anything anywhere close to that, but I have a unit on that. It's one of my stronger plays just in terms of value. I know it's plus money, so it's not as likely to hit as a minus money play, but I think the value is off the charts on this one. Getting at plus 160, Manchester City to win and both teams to score is an absolute steal. Okay, moving on to the next match that I am going to be looking at this weekend. It's going to be a 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time kickoff, a 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time kickoff. It is Brentford, the Brentford Bees, hosting Aston Villa. This is a really, really fun matchup for this weekend. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be back and forth. Brentford at the G-Tech are historically very, very tough, but they lost so many important players. They lost both of their top goal scorers. They lost their manager. They lost some important defenders. Aston Villa, this team was supposed to be, moving up. They're supposed to be trending upwards. But last weekend, a disappointing start to the season. A 0-0 draw at Villa Park against Newcastle. Now, Newcastle are a really good team, but a lot of people expected Aston Villa to win that game, myself included. And so I'm interested to see how Unai Emery's team responds to that disappointing result last weekend. Now, I think they're going to be too much for Brentford in this situation. I just think Brentford have taken far too big a step back with all the quality they lost. Their manager is gone. This is going to be, I think, a tough year for Brentford. And I think Aston Villa are just a much better team. So I've got Aston Villa winning this game. Aston Villa money line. I got it at plus 125. I think it's a great value. And I've got 0.8 units on that play. It's not my favorite play of the weekend, but it is a play that I'm fairly confident enough to bet my money on it. So yeah, my pick in this game is Aston Villa to win at plus 125. And then finally, my last play for the Saturday games, it's going to be Arsenal hosting Leeds United. So Arsenal, of course, huge favorites at home. It's pretty clear they're going to win this game. I would be shocked if they didn't win this game. Leeds, a newly promoted side, barely were able to beat Everton at home in their opening match of the season. I think they're going to struggle big time here. I don't think Leeds score a goal in this situation. On the road, at the best defensive team in the world. Arsenal have one of the best goalkeepers in the world. They have maybe the best back line in the world. And Leeds United don't have the quality. They pale in comparison to Arsenal. So I've got Arsenal to win, and I've got Leeds United to not score. So Arsenal to win, both teams to score no at plus 100. And I just think this is a solid value. It's at plus money. I thought this was going to be juiced before I looked at it. And yeah, you can get it definitely at a better price in different places. My book was offering plus 100, so I took that as the best play on this board. I just think Arsenal wins, and I don't think Leeds will score in this game. So those are my plays for Friday and Saturday in the English Premier League. Stay tuned for my predictions for Sunday, August 24th. I will be making a video for my betting predictions on those games at a little bit of a later time. But enjoy these games. Submit your predictions in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys think on all these games. And just to recap quickly, I've got Chelsea to win at minus 150 for their game on the road at West Ham United on Friday, August 22nd. I think Chelsea moneyline minus 150 is a great play. Then Saturday, August 23rd, it's Manchester City hosting Tottenham Hotspur. I've got Manchester City moneyline and both teams to score at plus 160. I think that's a phenomenal value there. And then we've got Brentford hosting Aston Villa. I'm on Aston Villa moneyline at plus 125. I think this is a spot where Villa are just going to have too much quality for Brentford, and Villa are going to win that game. And then the final prediction for Saturday, August 23rd, it's Arsenal hosting Leeds United. I think Arsenal are going to win this game, and I don't think Arsenal will concede a goal. I don't think Leeds will be able to score a goal. So Arsenal to win and both teams to score no at plus 100 is my play in that game, set to take place at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's going to do it. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Good luck. On Friday and Saturday, I'll post my predictions for the English Premier League Sunday, August 24th, a little bit later. And just like and subscribe. Leave your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.